Swadika, thank you for joining us on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT Radio Thailand FM 88 and on NBT World. It's Thursday, March 26th, and you're with me, Sandra Han Utsaha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, Brunei Darussalam has agreed to promote bilateral cooperation with Thailand in various areas, including energy, agriculture, halal food, and fishery during the visit of the Thai Prime Minister. As part of his two-day visit to Brunei between March 25th and 26th, Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha stated that he has had a chance to receive an audience with the Sultan of the country. The Premier gave an update to His Majesty concerning the Thai political situation, saying all reform procedures are being conducted in an efficient and timely manner. The Sultan then offered General Prayut moral support for his work and commended him for promptly taking control of the political turmoil in the country. On this occasion, various fields of cooperation between the two countries were discussed. In energy, Brunei expressed willingness to support Thailand in the production of energy from crude oil, while General Prayut had earlier met with the Bruneian Minister of Energy for related talks. In agriculture, the two sides agreed on joint contribution to food security, promotion of agricultural products, and reduction of price competition within the ASEAN region. The Premier also noted that the country has doubled its import of Thai rice from 20,000 tons to 40,000 tons. Furthermore, General Prayut said Brunei will lend its expertise in halal food to Thailand in order to conduct more research and raise product quality together. Brunei is also considering opening its waters to other countries for fishery cooperation, and the Sultan has assured that Thailand will receive consideration for such privilege. The government is not looking to stop allocating lottery tickets to handicapped lottery sellers, even though it was looking to allot some tickets to convenience stores in order to keep the selling price at 80 baht, according to Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha. General Prayut said the government was not discontinuing allotment of tickets to handicapped sellers, but was redistributing the allocation quotas currently provided to large vendors so that smaller sellers and convenience stores would also get lottery tickets to sell. The Prime Minister reasoned that providing buyers with alternatives would also ensure that the tickets are sold at 80 baht and make it more likely that all tickets, even ones with undesirable numbers, are sold. General Prayut said the selling price in Bangkok and in the provinces should be only slightly different. He added that the online sale of lotteries would take place in the future. The Prime Minister has called on all agencies to take part in the celebration of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn's upcoming birthday anniversary. Mom Luang Panada Disagul, Permanent Secretary to the Prime Minister's Office, and Apinan Jantarangsi, Director General of the Public Relations Department, on Wednesday chaired a news conference on the presentation of a ceremonial emblem of Her Royal Highness the Princess's 5th cycle, or 60th birthday anniversary, which falls on April 2nd of 2015. The ceremonial emblem was presented to representatives of 88 state agencies, private agencies, foundations, associations, and media companies. Mom Luang Panada said that Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha, who is also the leader of the National Council for Peace and Order, had asked all agencies and organizations to celebrate Her Royal Highness the Princess's birthday anniversary through exhibitions, events, or other activities that allow members of the public to learn more about Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn's autobiography, projects, and royally initiated activities. He also invited the people of Thailand to decorate their premises with flags carrying the ceremonial emblem and to don purple shirts that bear the ceremonial emblem throughout the month of April. Dr. Kamchai Jongjakrapan, chairman of the subcommittee of the Independent National Rule of Law Commission, or NRLC, said that the rule of law must be clearly defined. At the seminar entitled The Rule of Law Principles and the New Constitution, he discussed how the rule of law in Thailand has been mended to suit a person's needs. He said each person understands the rule of law in their own way, adding that since the message can be twisted and misunderstood, one can always use it to their own advantage. Therefore, it must be clearly defined. The rule of law is a legal principle and should govern a nation, and no one should be above the law. Dr. Kamchai has created a 16-page pamphlet which will be edited and will be sent out to the public. It consists of what the rule of law means. For instance, a good law must be clear, reasonable, transparent, and protective of the rights and dignity of the citizens. For the rule of law to work, there must also be an appropriate sanction to punish those abusing it. The Ministry of Energy has promised to maintain the domestic price of liquefied petroleum gas, or LPG, at 24 baht and 16 satang per kilogram for the time being, while an adjustment to the natural gas for vehicle, or NGV, price could be seen within this year. In response to fears that the current volatility in LPG prices in the world market would cause the domestic price to surge, Energy Minister Narongchai Akraserani gave an assurance that his ministry is determined to keep the price unchanged at 24 baht and 16 satang a kilo, at least for now. He explained that the LPG fund will be used to sponsor the price retention policy and offset losses during heavy fluctuations. As for NGV, the minister insisted that no price increase will be implemented anytime soon. Although the ministry has set a goal to raise the retail NGV price to correspond with the production cost of 16 baht per kilogram, he viewed that the adjustment can be pushed off so as not to create any burden on consumers. Should a hike be executed, he said it would be considered late this year. Speaking of the 21st round of bidding for petroleum concessions, which has been adjourned, Mr. Narongchai affirmed the ministry is intent on pushing it forward sooner or later, reasoning that the new concessions will lead to more exploration works and provide the country with ample natural gas supply. Oil spills have created major long-term environmental devastation, but soon such problems may be resolved much faster through the use of microbes. And Kun Banotsi Sinsap reports on this development.
Oil spills polluting the ocean has been an ongoing problem throughout the world. Cleanup and recovery from an oil spill is quite difficult and depends upon many factors, including the type of oil spilled, the temperature of the water, or the types of shorelines and beaches near where spills occur. Spills may take weeks, months, or even years to clean up. However, such spills can be resolved much faster nowadays, and amazingly, it can be done chemical-free without waste residue. This is done through the use of microbes. This innovation came from Dr. Watsan Ariyaputarat, who was inspired to resolve the problem of oil spills and oil problems, and experimented using microbes to digest oil in the ocean as a way to avoid using chemicals, which leads to secondary waste. A decade later, he now has his own oil-digesting microbe product on the market called Keen.
Keen is a biotechnology. It's a biotechnology business. It's a bioremediation agent. This is comprising of the oil digesting microbe and enzymes and biosurfactant. And we innovate or develop these kind of microbe to several products. The first product is a FOG digester, the microbe, and can for the general cleaning, for general to treat the oil, for example. Yeah, that one is the first product. Yeah.
And the second one, you have like a powder that you.
Yeah. Right. Inside it's a volcano stone. You know volcano stone. We combine with the microbe to eat oil. So when we use this, we put on the oil spill, can absorb very well because it's a volcano stone. There are plenty of the surface area, right? But inside we combine with bioremediation or microbe to digest. We can use this one to put on the oil spill and can reduce or resolve the problem.
Dr. Watson has also received tremendous support from the Thailand Bio-Research Center to help his inspiration become reality.
Thailand Bioresource Research Center, or TBRC, is a center where we keep all the biomaterials that might be important for the research work, such as microbial, cell cultures, and plasmid or recombinant plasmid. So basically, TBRC is under biotech and NASDA, which we also provide. One of the mission is to provide help to the industry and the companies that interested in using these bioproducts or microbes. So Keen is one of the companies who come to us and with the clear problems or clear how to get targets. So we kind of discuss with them what they exactly want, and then we do the research with them, and finally, well, to make the story short, we come up with the innovation, which is microbes that can degrade oils, but then the companies could diversify these products and bring it to the global market. So that is kind of really the real nice collaboration between the companies and the biotechnology organizations such as biotech.
ปนพ ศรีสินทรัพย์ NBT World.
Thank you to Kumpunet for that report. And the Ministry of Science and Technology has launched the Talent Mobility Fair 2015 to promote the use of scientific methods across every industry. The Ministry's National Science, Technology and Innovation Policy Office, or STI, has organized Talent Mobility Fair 2015 under the Talent Mobility Policy. The program is aimed at encouraging the use of new technology and scientific consultations in businesses to improve efficiency. The fair also served to promote researchers and students with public scholarships to work in industrial sectors. The private sector in recent years has invested more than 27 billion baht in scientific research. Academic researchers and the private sector are encouraged to exchange experience and research results for the mutual benefit of researchers, the private sector, and the country.
Today's event is to promote the concept called talent mobility, which has already been endorsed by the Cabinet on the 18th of February. The idea is to fill the gap where the private sector, especially those companies, large and small, who would like to innovate or invest more in research and development for the benefit of their innovative products and services. At the moment, we see good signs that many companies are now doing more. However, the barrier at the moment is the lack or the shortage of manpower, especially those who are research personnel, capable researchers, or even research assistants. So the government realized this fact and would like to fill up the gap. And this would enable the country to be more competitive in the era of competing for a lot of innovations today.
And that was Science and Technology Minister Piche Durongkawerod giving further insight into the Talent Mobility Fair 2015. The Talent Mobility Fair matches researchers with the appropriate sector in every industry. The move is expected to improve the nation's overall productivity. Associate Professor Jitbanjong Tangpong from Wilayalak University spoke about opportunities at the event.
Yeah, for the talent mobility today, it's like a matching between the researcher and the company, SME or the big company to join the work together. For researcher, we can support the detail of the researcher data, the effective of the product from the company, and then they can develop their product and use the data from the researcher group to present their product, and then to get up the standard of their product. And then I think today a lot of company come, and then they can find out the researcher that match with their product.
Manufacturers who are interested in the program can contact Talent Mobility Clearinghouse, which has offices at STI, King Mongkut's Institute Technology Thonburi, Chiang Mai University, Khon Kaen University, and Prince of Songkhla University. And that's the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. It's time for a quick break, but first here's a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices.
To maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The fifth core value: maintaining preservation of Thai traditions and cultures.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough! We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
NBT World, a 24-hour English language television service operated by the National News Bureau of Thailand, or NNT, is designed to bring the most reliable information about Thailand to the international community. NBT World is available on various platforms, including via C-band set-top boxes, GMMZ Channel 202, PSI Channel 272, and a live stream on thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. You can also follow us on facebook.com/NNT News or download the PRD News EN application on your smartphones. NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
Welcome back to Newsline. Our special report on the key to success is the connections comes to an end today. Business matching held in conjunction with the Tak Border Trade Fair in the Masot Special Economic Zone is another platform that can lead to success in bilateral trade between Thailand and Myanmar. Let's learn more about the platform in this report.
These are the last two pairs of Thai and Burmese business partners who signed an MOU on trading cooperation before the end of the business matching session in Tak province. a Burmese supplier of frozen seafish, agreed to export his products to the northern and the northeastern regions of Thailand, while a Thai cold storage provider saw an opportunity to do business in the two landlocked regions.
ကျွန်တော်တို့ကတော့အမြဲတမ်းအရင်တုန်းကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ပို့ခဲ့တာတော့တရုတ်ကိုပို့ခဲ့တယ်အခုလက်ရှိဒီဘက်ထိုင်းဘက်ကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့ထိုင်းနဲ့ပြန်ပြီးတော့ပူပေါင်းခြင်းနဲ့အနေထားတော့ကျွန်တော်ဈေးကွက်အသစ်ကျွန်တော်ရှာခြင်းလာရယ်ဒီဘက်အနေထားနဲ့ပူပေါင်းနေကျွန်တော်နီးလဲနီးတာရယ်ပေါ့နော်နေနမိတ်ချင်းလဲနီးတာရယ်ကျွန်တော်ပူပေါင်းပြီးလုပ်လို့ရှိရင်ပိုအဆင်ပြေနိုင်မယ်လို့ယူဆလို့ကျွန်တော်လက်တွဲမှုစီစဉ်ထားတာပါခင်ဗျเพราะว่าที่นี่มันยังไม่มีเป็นพวกปลาจระเม็ดเป็นแล้วก็ทางภาคเหนือเรามันไกลทะเลใช่ไหมแต่ของพม่านี่มันใกล้กว่าแค่200กว่ากิโลเอง
ก็คือหมายถึงว่าแทนที่จะเอาจากภาคใต้ขึ้นมารับจากพม่าง่ายกว่า
ใช่ครับแล้วปลาเขาสดมาก
Another MOU was signed following a Burmese rice trader's wish to expand business to Thailand by exchanging his rice for Arabica coffee beans from key Thai growers. However, he may encounter some difficulties with rice exports due to existing regulations to protect Thai rice, which is the country's most important economic crop.
အယောင်းဝယ်လုပ်ကြတဲ့ဆိုတာကတော့တယောက်ကကြိုက်လို့တယောက်ကဝယ်ကြတာလေအဲ့လိုပဲရောင်းတဲ့လူကလည်းကြိုက်စည်းရလို့ရောင်းကြတာပဲတခုပဲရှိတယ်ကိုတို့ကဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ညီလေးကိုခုနကကိုတို့ရှင်းပြသလိုဒီထိုင်းနိုင်ငံရဲ့ policy ကသူက import policy ကိုသူကမပေးဘူးထိုင်းနိုင်ငံကသူက export policy ကိုပဲသူကကျင့်သုံးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဒီ layer ထွက်ကုန်တွေကိုကိုတို့က import policy မပေးဘူးမပေးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်အခုဒီဘက်ကနေလိုအပ်လို့ဝယ်တိုင်းကိုတို့ကရှင်းပြောရင်တရားမဝင်နီးလန်းနေနဲ့အောက်ခြေကနေပို့ရတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ကိုတို့ဘက်ကနင့်နာဆုံးရှုံးမှုတွေအများများအဲ့တော့ကိုတို့ကရှင်းပြောရင်ဒါတွေကိုတရားဝင်သဘောမျိုးဒါ border trade ပေါ့နော်တရားဝင်သဘောမျိုးဒီဘက်ကနေသူတို့လိုအပ်တဲ့ဆန္ဒလေးတွေလည်းပြည့်ကိုတို့ရဲ့ကုန်သွယ်မှုပမာဏလည်းမြင့်လာခြင်းနဲ့ဆန္ဒတစ်ခုနဲ့ပဲဒါလောက်တာနော်ဒီအားလေးတစ်ခု
แต่นั่นคือที่พม่าเขายังกังวลเรื่องของด่านศุลกากรที่สินค้าของเขาออกมาที่ประเทศไทยเราเองไทยก็ยังต้องการสินค้าจากพม่าแต่ไทยเราไปในพม่าเนี่ยโอกาสดีกว่าเขาก็ยังมากังวลตรงนี้เพราะฉะนั้นเขามองว่าการเซ็น MOU เนี่ยเป็นการต่อรองหรือการทำธุรกิจร่วมกันในอนาคตที่ดีที่สุด
There was a total of 182 companies attending the business matching, 112 Thai and 70 Burmese. More than 30 companies attracted the Myanmar traders' attention, leading to the signing of MOUs worth $2 million in trade revenue. Papaon Promlerth, NBT World.
And from the international front, Lufthansa chief Carsten Spohr said yesterday that he was certain investigators would be able to explain why a flight operated by Lufthansa's budget airline Germanwings crashed en route from Barcelona to Dusseldorf. 150 people, including 16 school children, were killed when the Airbus A320 plowed into an alpine mountainside on Tuesday, March 24th. Germanwings said 72 Germans were killed in the crash, the first major air passenger disaster on French soil since the 2000 Concorde accident just outside Paris. Spanish officials said 51 Spaniards were among the victims. An official said that investigators have retrieved cockpit voice recordings from one of the black boxes of the German jet that crashed in the Alps, killing everyone on board, and they expect a preliminary readout of their content in days. Earlier in the day, French President François Hollande, Germany's Angela Merkel, and Spain's Mariano Rajoy traveled to the crash site to pay tribute to the victims. However, while Hollande, that is, promised that authorities would not rest until the causes of the crash were known, France's BEA Air Incident Investigation Bureau said it was still far too early to draw meaningful conclusions on why the plane went down. And that is it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions that you may have, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook by typing in NNT, And check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. We're saying goodbye today with some footage of a baby orangutan recovering after being trapped in a chicken cage. Have a great day and stay safe on the roads. I'm Sandra Hanut Saha. Sawadee ka.